Okay, students, here is one more interesting question which is about the work, right? So we have covered the questions till now about speed, distance, and time related to train, plane, all these things, and we covered upstream, downstream questions. So this is one more type of questions which will be asked in the exam, which is related to work done. Okay, then other than this, we will have age related questions also, which we will be taking in the next set. Okay, let's take this question. It's very simple. What they are talking is A and B, two people are there, A and B. So A takes 10 days less than the time taken by B to finish a piece of work. These guys are doing some work. Okay, so what is happening, A will be taking 10 days less. A takes 10 days less. A takes 10 days less than B to finish the work. Both together can finish the work in 12 days. Both of them together can finish this work in 12 days. Now this is also like we need to again come up with the situation. So there are two people, A and B. Together these two can finish work in 12 days, correct? So first what we need to get, we need to get their one day work. In one day how much work they will do. Okay, so let's see. Say for example now what they are asking, find the time taken by B to finish the work. So let the time be x. Let the time be what? X hours. Okay, so generally if you think, whenever we start doing a work from morning to evening, next day, so it is counted upon the time only, like how much, what was the work, or how much was the work and how many days, right? We took, say for example, constructing house or doing anything, cleaning houses also. So how much time you think, that matters a lot, right? So when I'm talking about this, there was Elon Musk, everyone knows, he said, whatever work you want to do, how much time you want to take it to finish, that is depending on you. So to clean the house you can take one whole month, or you can do it in one day. So if you want to accomplish anything very quickly, it is up to you, you can do that. So that's a very interesting and inspirational quote, one of my favorite quotes. Okay, come back to the question. So A takes 10 days less than the time taken by the what? B. So what is the time taken by B? We have taken, let the time, here we need to find out time taken by B to finish the works, right? Work. So let this be what? X hours. Let this be what? X hours. We will consider. Now A is taking 10 days less. A is taking 10 days less. That means A will finish the same work in X minus 10 days. In X minus 10 days, where B will take X days. B will take X days. Now together means we are going to combine A and B. Before that we need to find out one day work of A, one day work of B. Means in one day how much they did. So work done in a day by A will be equal to, simply take this whatever is written here, x minus 10, divide it, and up you write 1, because we are calculating for a day. Means in one day how much work is done. Same way, work done in a day by B will be 1 by x. So you got two things here, correct? After getting these two things here, just read the question. They say if both A and B together do the same work, they'll finish it in 12 days. Together means what? We are going to combine them. So while combining you can write anything anywhere, no problem. Only while subtracting you need to decide what should be written first. Plus 1 by x in 12 days. Again we are not going to write directly 12. We are going to do 1 by 12 only, because for one day we are calculating. Now let's cross multiply this. X into 1 will be x, and this will be x minus 10 divided by x minus x into x minus 10 is equal to 1 by 12. Okay, so let me write it properly here. X plus x minus 10 divided by x into x minus 10 is equal to 1 by 12. So here x will become 2x. 2x divided by multiply x square minus 10x equal to 1 by 12. Correct? We have 2x minus 10 into 12 is equal to x into x minus 10. Okay, so if we simplify this, I'm going to write here 24x, this will become minus 120, this will be x square minus 10x. So shift these two here, I will get x square minus 10x. See, whenever you are shifting, first whatever you have, write it, then write the shifting terms. So this was there already, I wrote, now I am shifting plus 24 this side, minus 24x, minus 120 this side, plus 120, equate everything to 0. So we'll get x square minus 34x plus 120 equal to 0. Now you are ready for the, now this is a quadratic equation which is ready to get the factors for it, right? So multiply and get 120 plus 120, add or subtract and get minus 34. So is it 30 into 4? Of course, 34 and I think minus 30 minus 4 we need to select. So x square minus 30x minus 4x plus 120 equal to 0. X common, x minus 30, and here x minus 30 equal to 0. Observe, sign has changed again, observe here. So I wrote minus outside and I will write 4 outside. So one bracket x minus 30 equal to 0, another bracket x minus 4 equal to 0. This implies x equal to 30 and this implies x equal to 4. Two answers we are getting. So x belongs to whom? B. So the time taken by B to finish the work is 30 days. So time taken by B to finish the work will be considered as 30 days, not 4. Why not 4? Because see here, A takes 10 days less than B. So this number cannot be less than 10. It should be more than 10 only, right? Therefore, we'll neglect it and we'll consider x equal to 30 as the answer. Clear? So students, this question is similar to the previous one. There we were talking about A and B. Here we are talking about two pipes, pipe 1 and pipe 2. P1, P2. So what is happening if two pipes function simultaneously? Simultaneously means together. Together if they function, a reservoir will be filled in 12 hours. It will be filled in 12 hours. One pipe fills the reservoir 10 hours faster than the other. So one pipe, maybe P1 or P2, fills the reservoir 10 hours faster. That means if I consider for pipe 1, if I consider just it as what? X. Okay. And for pipe 2, if I consider, I should consider it as what? X plus 10, because 10 hours faster it is filling. Now work done in one day or by one pipe, correct? So I will consider 1 by x and one more I will consider as 1 by x plus 10. They said simultaneously, that means I am going to add is equal to 1 by 12 hours only, because here it is given 12. Just cross multiply and get the answer. X plus 10 plus x divided by x into x plus 10 is equal to 1 by 12. Okay, so here x and x, this x and this x will become 2x. 2x plus 10 divided by x square plus 10x equal to 1 by 12, correct? Now cross multiply, 12 into 2x plus 10 is equal to x square plus 10x. Just cross multiplying this. Then here I have 24x and here I have 120 and here I will have x square plus 10x. Now if I shift these things here, what will happen? The quadratic equation will be x square plus 10x minus 24x minus 120 equal to 0. X square, 10 minus 24 is minus 14x minus 120 equal to 0. So our quadratic equation is x square minus 14x minus 120 equal to 0. Get the factors. If you multiply, you should get minus 120. If you add or subtract, you should get minus 14, correct? Factors here, can we go for 20 and 6? Let's try 26. 20 into 6 will be 120. It's working out. 20 minus 20 plus 6 will be minus 14. I think this must be negative, this must be positive. Let's write x square minus 20x plus 6x minus 120 equal to 0. Take a common here, you are remaining with x minus 20. Write it exactly below this, then compare. There is no sign change, therefore plus out. Here 6 6 was there, here only x is remaining, 6 is out. So we have 2 bracket x minus 20, then x plus 6. Anyway, I am not going to consider this, so I will go for x equal to 20, which will be what? Time taken by the second pipe, which will be hours. Okay, time taken by the second pipe. Hope it is clear. Easy, all are easy, just you need to think in a different way, get to know what situation is there and crack them. That's all. Be confident. So students, we have another set of question, very important again, age based questions, correct? So let's see what is the easy way of cracking these questions. What is the question given here? Ashu is x years old while his mother Mrs. Veena is x square years old. X square years old. 5 years hence, Mrs. Veena will be 3 times as old as Ashu. Find their present ages. Okay. So Ashu's, what is the present age? Present ages, you write down. Present ages. Ashu present age is x years. Then mother's present age is what? X square years. Okay. 5 years hence means what? 5 years hence means 5 years from now. From now means this is about future. After 5 years they are asking. So what will happen to the age of Ashu 5 years hence? This will become x plus 5. Future means add, correct? Past means subtract, and this will become x square plus 5. We find their present age. And what is the condition? 5 years hence, Veena will be 3 times as old as. Veena will be means equal sign, 3 times as old as Ashu. 3 into Ashu. 3 into Ashu. So what is Veena's age? X square plus 5. What is this 3? What is Ashu's age? X plus 5. So you have quadratic equation, x square plus 5 equal to 3x plus 15. Just bring this here. What will happen? X square plus 5 minus 3x minus 15 equal to 0. So final quadratic equation will be x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Now you need to solve this. Find the factors. X square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 equal to 0. X common, x minus 5 plus here x minus 5 equal to 0, 2. So you have x minus 5 equal to 0, then x plus 2 equal to 0. Here x is equal to 5 and here is x equal to minus 2. Neglect this negative number, take x equal to 5. So their present ages. Ashu's present age. Ashu's present age is 5 years. And Veena's present age is 5 square, that is 25 years. Hope it is clear. Very easy. Age based sums are very easy and interesting to solve. Very interesting these are all. So students, one more age based question. This is about a son and a man, son and a father, right? So what is the question? Sum of ages of man and his son. Sum of their ages is given. That means man's age plus son's age is equal to 45 years. 45 years. Okay. We need to find their present ages. So let's consider anyone's age you can take as x. So let's consider father's age. Let's take father's age be x years. Father's age be what? X years. So now if I just put here x and plus, if I write son's age, what will I get? Equal to 45. So son's age from here will be 45 minus x. We got both the ages. Present age is the present ages. Present age of a father, present age of a son. 45. Now read further. 5 years ago, the product of their ages was 4 times the man's age at that time. 5 years ago. 5 years ago means you need to go back 5 years. That means you need to subtract 5 from this as well as from this. So what will be the age of man? Man's age 5 years ago. Man's age 5 years ago will be equal to x minus 5. Now he is x years. Going back means x minus 5. Correct. And what will be son's age? Son's age 5 years ago. What will be son's age 5 years ago? Now the son is 45 minus x. 45 minus x, another minus 5 I should do. So this will become 40 minus x. Okay. Then further, if you read, they are saying their product of their ages was 4 times the man's age at that time. Product of their ages means what? I got a product. X minus 5 into 40 minus x will be equal to 4 times man's age at that time. What is man's age at that time meaning? What was his age? Present age is x, but 5 years ago, what was his age? X minus 5. This you need to take, correct? So let me write it once again. X minus 5 is the father's age, 40 minus x is son's age, is equal to 4 times his age at that time, which is again x minus 5. So clearly, if you see here, I think you can very easily cancel this x minus 5, this x minus 5. No need to go for quadratic equation here, since they are getting cancelled. 40 minus x equal to 4, that means 40 minus 4 equal to x. So I shifted x this side to make it positive, and I brought this 4 inside to bring all the numbers one side. 36 equal to x. So this is the present age of a man. He is 36 years old. So man's present age equal to 36 years. So what is son's present age? Son's present age will be equal to, son's present age was how much? 45 minus x it was before I had written. So here now 45 minus 36, x is 36. That means son's age is 9 years. So son is 9 years old and the father is 36 years old now. Present age is clear? Yes. Next question. So the product of Shika's age 5 years ago and her age 8 years later is 30. See, little tricky. Means he's trying to make it tricky, but it's very easy. Just try to understand. Her age at both times being given in years, find the present age. So let her present age be what? Let Shika's present age be equal to x years first, correct? Then they are giving 8 years later and 5 years ago, two conditions. So 8 years later, what will be her age? 8 years later, she will turn to x plus 8 years later means future. Add it. Then 5 years ago, she would have been what? X minus 5 years. X minus 5 years, girl. X plus 8. Now we need to take the product of these two and equate it to 30. X plus 8, x minus 5 equal to 30. Why we are equating to 30? Go and read the question. The product of the Shika's age 5 years ago and her age 8 years later is 30. Means this product is what? 30. So very simple. X into x, x square minus 5x plus 8x. I'm just multiplying. Minus 40 equal to 30. Right. So what is this? X square plus 3x minus 40. Let's bring this 30 here. Minus 40 minus 30 minus 70. Now get the factors for this. So if you multiply, you should get minus 70, and if you add, you should get plus 3. So what are they? 7 and 10. Very simple. X square plus 10x minus 7x minus 70 equal to 0. So the factors are x square plus 10x minus 7x minus 70. So here I will get x into x plus 10. I will repeat here x plus 10 equal to 0. Sign change is there, therefore minus outside and 7 outside. So we have x equal to 7 or we have x equal to minus 10. Age cannot be negative, just forget this. Take x equal to 7. What is x equal to 7? X equal to 7 is the age of Shika's present age. Clear? Very simple it was. Okay students, next question. The product of Ramu's age in years 5 years ago and his age in years 9 years later is 50. Determine Ramu's present age. Same question. 5 years ago, 9 years later. So 5 years ago x minus 5. 9 years later x plus 9 is equal to what? 15. That's all. So x into x, x square plus 9x minus 5x minus 45 minus 15 equal to 0. You got to know what I did? I took minus 15 inside very straight away. x square plus 9 minus 5 is 4x minus 45 is minus 60 equal to 0. Now you multiply and get minus 60. You add or subtract, you get plus 4. What are these numbers? 10 and so the factors are, I think, 10 and 6. 10 minus 6 is 4, correct? So x square plus 10x minus 6x minus 60 equal to 0. Now x here, x plus 10. Then I will write x plus 10 here equal to 0. Then there is a sign change, so minus out. Here 6x, here x, that means 6 is out. X minus 6 equal to 0, x plus 10 equal to 0. X minus 6 equal to 0 will give us x equal to 6, and this itself is answer. We are going to neglect this. Of questions, students, is geometrical figure based questions. We have covered till now age based questions, time and time, distance, speed questions, work related questions, age related questions. So here we have a geometrical figure based questions. So the hypotenuse of a triangle is 25 centimeter. The difference between the lengths of the other two sides of the triangle is 5 centimeter. Find the lengths of these sides. These questions are very easy. Everyone can do. So they have given you hypotenuse of a triangle, which is equal to 25 centimeter. What is hypotenuse? Longest side in the right angle triangle, and it is the side opposite to 90 degree in the right angle triangle, which is fixed 90 degree opposite, right? Difference between the lengths of the other two sides in a triangle. Other two sides are what? Base and height, adjacent and height. So the difference between lengths of other two sides of the triangle is 5 centimeter. So I'll write base minus height is equal to what? 5 centimeter. Find the lengths of these sides. So let's use Pythagoras theorem and see if it is working, because hypotenuse they are talking, that means they are talking about right angle triangle, correct? So Pythagoras theorem, if I apply, I think it will work out. Hypotenuse square, what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. Base square plus height square. Now this is 25 square, okay, and from here I will write 5 plus h whole square, then h square. How I got 5 plus h whole square in place of b? From here. So b will be, if you shift the minus h this side, it will become 5 plus h. Why I did like this? I want a single unknown, single variable. If I have two variables, I can't find the answer. So this will be 625, this will be 5 square h square plus 10h plus h square. So h square 2h square 25. 2h square plus 10h plus 25 equal to 625. Let's get this 625 this side. So I have 2h square plus 10h plus 25 minus 625 equal to 0. So I will get 2h square plus 10h, smaller number minus bigger number, negative, equal to 0. Now this is ready to find the factors. First let's get the last term. Don't forget there is 2 here. Observation: 2 into minus 600 will be how much? Minus 1200. That means you should multiply and you should get minus 1200. If you add or subtract, you should get 10. Correct? So 30 and 40 will be the answer, I think. 2h square okay, plus 40h minus 30h minus 600 equal to 0. Let's take here 2h common. 2h common means h plus 20 is remaining, and let's repeat the same thing here. H plus 20 equal to 0. So minus is out, sign has changed, and 30 is out. We have 2h minus 30 equal to 0, h plus 20 equal to 0. Anyway, let's forget this. This will be negative value, which is not correct. What will be getting from here will be the correct one. 30 by 2, which is 15. So the height is 15 centimeter. If the height is 15 centimeter, then what is the base? Because you have to find the lengths of these sides, means height and base both. So base will be equal to height plus 5 from here. Height plus 5. So base will be equal to, height is how much? 15. 15 plus 5 will be how much? 20 centimeter. Don't forget to write the unit, right? Hope you understood this. Here is one more question. Let's take it. Diagonal of rectangular field is 60 meters. Then here is one more question. Let's take this. Diagonal of rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. So this is about rectangular field. So it's about a rectangle, correct? So in the rectangle, we will have length and breadth. You can see length is longer, breadth is shorter, correct? So let's consider length of the smaller side as x meters. So length of smaller side equal to x meters. Let's consider x meters. Then the larger side length will be what? Larger side length will be equal to x plus 30 meters. X plus 30 meters. How? It is given in the question. The diagonal of the rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meter more than the shorter side, longer side is 30 meter more. That's why I have written x plus 30. Then what about the diagonal 60 meters more? Diagonal will be equal to x plus 60. X plus 60. So these are the things which we have. Now we will use a Pythagoras theorem. So how to use Pythagoras theorem to the rectangle? He is talking about diagonal, right? So diagonal is here x plus 60 and larger side is x plus 30 and the shorter side is x. Just use Pythagoras theorem and get quadratic equation to solve. So what the Pythagoras theorem says, x plus 60 whole square, hypotenuse whole square, then base whole square, then height whole square. So let's expand this now. X square plus 60 square, 3600 plus 2 into a into b. I am using a plus b the whole square formula. So 2 into 60 into x, which will be 120x. Same way, let's expand this. X square plus 900, 2 into a into b, that is directly 60x plus x square. So this will become 120x. Let me write here only. So that becomes 120x. Now x square plus 120x plus 3600 minus x square minus 900 minus 60x minus x square equal to 0. You got to know what did I do? I brought all of them here. Now simplify this. 1x square will go. 120x minus 60x. That means we will remain with 60x. 3600 minus 900 means we will remain with plus 2700. Then I have 1 minus x square equal to 0. So the final quadratic equation here is 60x plus 2700 minus x square equal to 0. Let's make this minus x square positive. See, always keep x square as positive only. If it is negative, just shift it and do it. So I'm going to shift it here. So we'll shift everything. Okay, x square went plus x square. 2700 went minus 2700 plus 60x went minus 60x equal to 0. Now you have minus 2700. If you add or subtract, you should get minus 60. So is it 19 to 3? 90 30. So x square minus 90x plus 30x minus 2700 equal to 0. X minus 90, repeat, x minus 90 equal to 0, no sign change, plus 30 out. So x plus 30 or x minus 90 equal to 0, x equal to 90. So again we will neglect this because the sides cannot be negative. So x is 90. So we got x equal to 90, which is length of shorter side, correct? Then to find out larger side, what was the length of larger side? X plus 30. X plus 30 means 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30 is nothing but what? 120. 120. Then we have diagonal now. Diagonal is what? X plus 60, which is nothing but 90 plus 60. that is 150. So these are the dimensions asked, correct? Here there is one more question. The perimeter of rectangular field is 82 meter. So perimeter of rectangle is equal to 82 meter, and its area is given. Area is equal to 400 meter square. Find the breadth of the rectangle. We need to calculate B. So perimeter, if it is given, what is the formula of perimeter? 2 into L plus B equal to 82. So what will happen to L plus B now? Equal to 82 by 2, which is nothing but 41. L plus B is equal to 41. What is this now? Area is given. L into B equal to 400, correct? L into B is 400. From here, what is L equal to? 41 minus B. So we will write here 41 minus B into B equal to 400. Now this will give us the quadratic equation. 41b minus b square equal to 400. So let's make this positive. So we'll throw both of them, will throw that side. So minus b square that side becomes b square, 41b that side minus 41b. Then already 400 was there, that side don't change the sign of that, equal to 0. Now you have quadratic equation. You should get, by multiplying you should get 400, by adding or subtracting you should get minus 41. What is this number? So what are the factors here? Let's try 25, 41, right? 25 plus 16 will be 41, but I want minus 41, so both I'll make negative. Okay, b square minus 25b minus 16b plus 400 equal to 0. So b is inside, b minus 25 remains, b minus 25 repeated here, plus and down minus, that means minus 16. So b is equal to 25 or b is equal to what? 16. If b is 25, then if b is two cases, okay? If b is 25 and b is 16. If b is 25, L will become 41 minus 25, and that is 16. Or here, if b is 16, then L will become 45 minus 16, which is 25. That's the answer. Next question. The length of the hall is 5 meter more than its breadth. Length is 5 meter more, means plus 5 than its breadth. So L is equal to B plus 5. If the area of the floor of the hall is 84 meter square, area is 84 meter square, correct? What are the length and breadth of the hall? So simply use L into B here equal to 84, correct? And what is L equal to B plus 5? Just substitute here B plus 5 into B, 84. So you will get B square plus 5B, 84, bring it inside, minus 84 equal to 0. Now get the factors and simplify, solve this, correct? So the factors here are 5 minus 84, 12 sevens are right, plus 12b minus 7b minus 84 equal to 0. B into B plus 12, repeat B plus 12 equal to 0. See, there is a sign change, minus plus, so minus outside and 7 outside. So the breadth is 7 or the breadth is minus 12, which cannot be, correct? So the breadth of the hall is 7 meter. And what is the length also they have asked, so let's calculate. Length is given by B plus 5, 7 plus 5, which is 12 meter. Understood? Okay, next question. Two squares have a sides x and x plus 4 centimeter. The sum of their areas is 656 centimeter square. Find the sides of the square. Two squares are there. They have a sides x. Okay, students, this next question here. The squares have sides x and x plus 4 centimeters. The sum of their area is 656 centimeters. Sum of their area. Okay, that means x square plus x plus 4 whole square is equal to 656. How I wrote this? The side is x. What is the area of square formula? Side square. So that is x square. Another side is x plus 4. What is area formula? Side square. Side square, that is x plus 4 square. The sum of their areas is 656, like this, right? X square. Expand this now. X square x square, expand this now, x square plus 16 plus 8x equal to 656. Now bring the 656 inside here. You look to x square plus 8x, okay, plus 16 minus 656 equal to 0. So this will become small minus big, so minus 640 equal to 0, and here we will remain with this. Take 2 common, so divide by 2 everywhere. We have x square plus 4x. We have a x square plus 4x minus 320 equal to 0. Get the factors for this now. So what are the factors here? Let's try 20, 16. 20 minus 16 will be 4. So x square plus 20x minus 16x minus 320 equal to 0. Okay. X outside, x plus 20. Here also x plus 20, then minus 16 outside. So one x minus 16 equal to 0, another one is x plus 20 equal to 0, which is not possible. So x will be equal to 16. So what is x? Find the sides of the square. A side of the square is 16, one side. Another side is x plus 4 is another side. X equal to 16, x plus 4 means 20. So 16 and 20 are the answers here. Students, one more new category question I wanted to add, because these are all already asked questions. Okay, so I don't wanted to leave anything to help you out, so I have included everything. So this is very good question. Let's solve this. And again, I am telling you, every statement problem is a matter of how you think. If you connect it to your real life, definitely will crack it. So look at this question. It says a piece of cloth costs rupees 35. It costs rupees 35 if the piece were 4 meter longer. If the piece were 4 meter longer, then each meter will cost rupees 1 less. The cost would remain unchanged. Cost will remain unchanged. How long is the piece? So also, what is the length of the piece? How many meters it is? That is what the question is. So we'll take a length of the piece equal to x meters. Okay. Then cost price of cloth is given. CP of cloth, cost price is how much? Rupees 35. Rupees 35. Then cost price of 1 meter cloth. See, for x meters it is 35. For 1 meter, how much? That's the question. So what you do, you multiply these two numbers and divide by x. So cost of 1 meter cloth will be, multiply this 1 into 35 divided by x. That is nothing but 35 by x rupees. Got it? According to the question now, what condition they have given in the question? According to question, what is the condition? A piece of cloth 35. If the piece were 4 meter longer, 4 meter longer, we need to increase it, and each meter costs 1 rupees less. We need to decrease the price and increase the length. The cost would remain unchanged. How long? How long is the piece? How long is the piece? So I will take x. What is that x? Length of the piece. I need to increase that by 4, x plus 4. Then I'll take a cost. Where is cost? Here it is. 35 by x. I have to decrease one less. Cost 1 less means I have to do minus 1. So what will happen? It remains unchanged. The cost remains unchanged. Means how much was the cost? 35. Now also it is how much? 35. Very simple, right? So let's get this done now. X plus 4. Okay, here only I'll write x plus 4. You keep as it is. Cross multiply this here. 35 minus x by x equal to 35. Now take this x here, so you have x plus 4, 35 minus x equal to 35x. Now multiply this 35x minus x square plus 35 4s are 140 minus 4x. Take this inside minus 35x, all equal to 0. 35x will go here. I am remaining with minus x square. I have told you never keep it as minus x square, make it positive. Just write x square. This 140 you write minus 140. You have to change the sign because you made this x square, you have changed it from negative to positive. Minus 4x is there, so write plus 4x equal to 0. Now the quadratic equation is ready here. Get the factors. What is your quadratic equation? X square plus 4x minus 140 equal to 0. I am sure 14 into 10 will work. X square plus 14x minus 10x minus 140 equal to 0. So x common, x plus 14 will remain. X plus 14 I will repeat here. Then I have here minus 10. So x minus 10, x plus 14. X plus 14 equal to 0. X equal to 10, correct, or x equal to minus 14. This cannot be the answer. So I can say the cloth is 10 meter long. Cloth is 10 meter long. So students, in this question, students planned a picnic. Budget was 480, but 8 of them failed to go. Then the cost increased by rupees 10 on every person. How many students attended the picnic is the question. So we'll take number of students as x, correct? This is what we need to find out. X, total budget is given. Total budget it is, okay, 480 rupees. How many did not turn up? 8% did not turn up. We'll take that. If total budget is 80, then what is the cost of food per person? Food per person, it will be total divided by number of students, that is 480 by x. Now what happened actually? 8 remained absent. 8 remained absent. Okay, so now what was the number x? If 8 remained absent, then the number will become x minus 8. Now what is the new cost? New cost of food now. When 8 remained absent, new cost of food will be what? Total 480. Now the number is x minus 8. Correct? X minus 8. And they are also telling that the price, new cost has been increased by 10. 480. This is new price, new cost minus the old one was, means if everyone would have come, difference is 10. Like this we have written. Now we'll cross multiply 480 into x minus 480 into x minus 8 equal to, divided by x into x minus 8 equal to 10. So here we will get 480x minus 480x again, minus 480 into 8. 480 into 8 will be minus 3840, divided by x square minus 8x equal to 10. So I will write, these two will go, only the number will remain. Minus 3840 is equal to 10 into this, I will shift here, x square minus 8x. So I have 10x square minus 80x. This number I will shift to right, which will become positive 3840. And this side I will write 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. Don't worry, 0 can be written left or right. Okay. So our quadratic equation is 10x square minus 80x minus, so our quadratic equation is 10x square minus 80x minus 3840 equal to 0. Take 10 common, 10 common, 10 common. So I have x square minus 8x minus 384 equal to 0. Okay, so let's get the factors. I think the factors will be 2416 if we try. 2416, 8 is the difference. Yes, this is working out. So minus 24 plus 16. x square minus 24x plus 16x minus 384 equal to 0. X into x minus 24 repeated x minus 24 equal to 0. So no change, plus 16. X plus 16 is one root, x minus 24 is another root. If it is x this one, then we'll get x minus 16. If it is this, then x equal to 24. What we need to find, how many students attended the picnic. We had taken x as the number of students, so number of students cannot be negative, therefore we'll leave this. So 24 students attended picnic. No, x is the so if it is negative, we can't do this. We'll consider this. Now total number of students is 24. How many went to picnic? Went to picnic. 8 were absent among the 24. That means 16 went to picnic. Correct? Okay, students, next question. A dealer sells an article for rupees 24 and gain as much percent as the cost price of the article. Gain means profit. Okay, profit. As much as percent as the cost price of the article. So cost price is equal to profit. If cost price is 10 rupees, then the profit was also what, 10. That is the meaning of this. Find the cost price of the article means you have to find the profit of the article overall. Okay, so let's see. It is given that selling price of an article is selling price equal to rupees 24. I'll write that. Cost price they are asking, so let this be rupees x. Okay, we know that the formula, we know there is a formula for gain. So how we calculate gain? Cost into gain divided by 100 is the formula for gain. Remember this. So what is cost? X into what is gain? X by 100. Gain is also x, cost is also x, because cost price is equal to what? Profit. Okay, so this will be our cost into gain by 100 is the formula. What is cost? X. And what is gain? Gain is profit. And see here, cost price is equal to profit. They have given in the question. So if this part is x, then this part will also become x. What we will get? X square by 100. Keep this as equation number 1. That, where it is? This one. A dealer sells an article for rupees 24 and gains as much percent as the cost price. As much percent as the cost price means, from here I will write gain equal to 24, this selling price, minus the cost price. Cost price is what? X. So this is the formula. Also given that gain is equal to 24 minus x. How this 24 minus x is coming? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. We know this, right? So I have used it here. This is equation number 2. Okay, now we need to equate both of them. Why we are equating? Because both are gain only. What is this? This is also gain. This complete thing is also gain, and even this is also what? Gain. So when both are gain, we can equate. So 24 minus x equal to x square by what? 100. Okay, now cross multiply. 100 into 24 minus x equal to x square. 2400 minus 100x equal to x square. So I'll just bring this here. So x square plus 100x minus 2400 equal to 0. Now 2400 and 100, which are the factors? Let's find the factors. Multiply, you should get minus 2400. Add or subtract, you should get around 100. So I think we'll go for 12 2s are 24. 12 minus 2, 10. Okay, 120 into 12. So now I will decide which should be negative. Smaller should be negative. Okay, so x square plus 120x minus 20x 20x minus 2400 equal to 0. Okay. Yes, it's right. So now here x common, x plus 120 minus 20 common, x plus 120. So x equal to 20 or x equal to minus 120, which we will leave. Find the cost price. Cost price is 20 rupees. Rupees 20 is the cost price of the article.